Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about an interview that I've just seen with Dorian Yates, talking about today's bodybuilding and also our current Mr. Olympia, Brandon Curry. And what Dorian Yates had to say, we talking about Dorian Yates, 6-time Mr. Olympia. You know, this guy knows what he's talking about because he's won the title several times. And the guy is known for coming in incredible condition. Now, what he had to say about Brandon Curry was not good. Was not good at all. It was not good about the last couple of years of Mr. Olympia's, in his own words. Now, he did say that with the top 3 Mr. Olympia competitors, that he felt like I said, William Bonac was in decent shape, and also the guy, I can't say his name, that was in 3rd place. He said these guys were in decent shape. Decent shape. Not real good shape, but they was in decent shape compared to what he's used to. Now, the current Mr. Olympia, the only reason that he felt like Brandon Curry won is because of his size. And William Bonac and the number 3 placing guy, I can't think of the guy's name, I can't say his name, but the guy that was in 3rd place, the only reason that the only reason that Brandon Curry beat those 2 guys is because of his stature, because of the fullness and the size that he had. But what he had to say about Brandon Curry's condition was what I've always said throughout my videos. The guy can't come in real good condition. He can't do it. And what Dorian Yates had to say, it pretty much put the nail in the coffin for me in my thought process about Brandon Curry. And my thought process always have been, Brandon Curry just don't have the details in his physique to be Mr. Olympia. And like Dorian Yates said, the last couple of years of the Mr. Olympia has not been the best in the world. And with Brandon Curry winning the Mr. Olympia, you can best to believe that the Mr. Olympia has taken 6 steps backwards with Brandon Curry winning. Not saying that the guy doesn't have a decent shape, but the guy cannot come in decent conditioning. Now, you have to watch the interview of Dorian Yates on this particular YouTuber's channel, and it's his that channel is Taming, and I'll have it flash at the end of this video so that you can go and find it. But that guy right there was the one that did the interview with Dorian Yates, and he was asked, how do he think Brandon Curry would place back in Dorian Yates' era? And Dorian Yates said himself that Brandon Curry would not place in the top 6 with his Mr. Olympia physique of today. The guy would not place in the top 6 back when Dorian Yates was Mr. Olympia. He's saying that all those guys back then would have blown him out of the water because he just don't have the conditioning that the Mr. Olympia is supposed to be known for. I told you all about that before, that the Arnold Classic is producing better looking bodybuilders than even the Mr. Olympia, and that's how come Sean Roden ended up coming into play, because of the conditioning. That's something that the Mr. Olympia been missing for years, and they've gotten away from it. But the Arnold Classic produced better bodybuilders. But Brandon Curry physique of today, his Mr. Olympia physique of today, stated by Dorian Yates himself, said that he would have not placed in the top 6 during his time. That lets you know just how far the Mr. Olympia has fallen. And that is true to my opinion. Brandon Curry should not be Mr. Olympia. If anybody should have won a Mr. Olympia, basically what Dorian Yates is saying, he's saying the same thing. 6-time Mr. Olympia, Dorian Yates is saying the exact same thing that I'm saying. William Bonac should be the 2019 Mr. Olympia. Hands down. He should be the 2019 Mr. Olympia. And the thing about it is that Brandon Curry, in reality, should have placed 3rd place. 6-time Mr. Olympia. Argue with that if you want to. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk to y'all about. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. And again, I'll be talking to you later.